Hey there, CPO here, and I did a fun little collaboration video with my friend Jeep Momma. If you're not familiar with her, I really encourage you, go check out her YouTube channel. I'll put the link down below in the description. She brings a great perspective to Jeeping, particularly for the lady Jeepers out there, but she provides a very interesting sort of a newbie perspective to Jeeping. It's been fun watching her not only build her Jeep, but learn more about off-roading and just getting out there and not being afraid to do it and to share it. So anyway, watch this video and hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoyed making it.
Hey everyone, I have a super special surprise for this episode of Jeep Momma's Garage. I'm going to share my top 5 must-have Jeep accessories. Plus a super special bonus. I have a special guest who's going to share his top 5 must-have Jeep accessories. First, let's go out to the garage. Hey everyone, I'm out here in my garage and I'm going to share with you my must-have top 5 Jeep accessories. Now, Jeep girls and Jeep guys have a different perspective on what a must-have Jeep accessory is. So first, let me give you the Jeep girl perspective. Number 5. This is the first accessory I bought for my Jeep Wrangler. It's a must-have, especially if you have kids. The Rugged Ridge floor mats. These are awesome for all those spills and mishaps and mud. They make cleaning up so much easier. You just pull it out and dump it. All that sand and mud, easy peasy. Number 4. Okay, you soft top owners, listen up. This is a must-have Jeep accessory for you soft top owners. These vinyl windows on your soft top, they make for a very daunting task taking these off and on with this little zipper pull that Jeep provides. My fingers had a difficult time pulling on these little zipper pulls, but now that I have the extended zipper pull, makes the process so much easier. Now these zipper pulls, these paracord zipper pulls, make it so much easier to get topless. The coolest part is they come in all colors, even purple. I bought mine from the Top Zip Paracord products. Just search for @JeepJKGuy on Twitter. Number 3. Every Jeeper knows that videotaping yourself on the trails is a must. A lot of times, just setting your camera on the dash doesn't work because the trails are bouncy and you go down steep inclines, so you need something a little tougher. And when I found this, I was amazed. This camera mount, this suction cup camera mount from Ram Mounts, was amazing. This is definitely a must-have for every Jeep owner who likes to videotape themselves on the trails. It is designed with a Ram 1-inch diameter patented rubber ball and socket system that has adjustment points at both ends of the double socket arm. This allows for an almost infinite adjustment and perfect viewing angles. I can move my camera with ease and change it to any angle I want. I absolutely love my Ram mount suction cup twist lock base mount. Number 2. When I'm wheeling in those off-camber situations or going down those steep hills, I don't always have both hands on the wheel. I feel like I need to grab onto something. And these grab handles they just don't feel sturdy enough. Now these wild boar grab handles, they're sturdy and tough and they don't move. These oh shit handles were perfect for me. Sometimes it's a little difficult to get in when you have a lifted Jeep, but all I do is just grab onto my grab handle and pull myself in. Okay, now time for my number 1 must-have Jeep accessory. As Jeepers, we always have to be prepared. We have to be prepared for anything out on the trails. From recovery of your vehicle, recovery of other vehicles, getting stuck out on the trails overnight, you need to have lots of stuff. This Molly tailgate panel was perfect for me. I could attach all my Molly bags to the tailgate panel and all my stuff fits in the Molly bags. And it's super easy to access. This Molly tailgate panel from Justice Off-Road is really easy to install, especially when you watch a YouTube video that I watched. Gosh, who was that video? Who did that video? God.
Ooh, Jeep Momma, that was me.
Geez, who did that video?
No, look, Jeep Momma, remember? That was me.
The link for CPO's installation video of the Justice Off-Road Molly tailgate panel is in the description below. So earlier I told you there's a difference between the Jeep girl perspective and the Jeep guy perspective. Well, I have a Jeep guy friend, and let's listen to his perspective on the top 5 must-have Jeep accessories.
So the top 5 accessories that I recommend for an off-road Jeep vehicle. First of all, you have to have a fancy name. No, I'm just kidding. So in no particular order, the first one I want to talk about is onboard air compressor. So this has been a huge value. I don't have to wait in a line to re-air up my tires after an off-roading trip. And I've even used it to top off the air in my wife's vehicle when it gets a little bit low. It's just really handy to have. Now I use this to also actuate my front and rear ARB lockers, but I also can use it right here to connect a standard air hose and air up my tires. So I really think this is a great accessory for anybody that spends time on the trail. It really is super helpful. So one of the things I highly recommend is Bartack seat covers. So it's one of the very first modifications I did to my Jeep way early on when it was almost brand new. So underneath these seat covers are practically brand new factory seats. And I wanted to do that before the seats got all nasty, but they also work well to cover up nasty seats. Now these are water resistant. It's a fade resistant Cordura nylon. They've held up very well. I've had them for a couple of years. Very little wear. You can get them with different colored panels. I went with an all black and a custom orange trim for the thread. But if you contact them, they will help you with whatever options you need. Also, and these are also airbag compatible. There's a little flap here that is designed to separate if the airbag is triggered. So that's a really cool feature. The Bartack seat covers also have slots for seat heaters or even lumbar support if you want to add that in. Also, they give you tons of these little MOLLE webbing straps and zippers and pockets in places. Look at all of this. You can see here I use that MOLLE webbing all the time for pens and flashlights and all kinds of other things. Plus this back pocket here now is zippered. So that's really cool. So I have on front and rear seats. I do have some custom embroidery on the headrest, but yeah, totally recommend Bartack seat covers. All right, so another thing I'm a huge fan of, 67 Designs cell phone mounts. This is actually a JK mount, which mounts into the top little cubby there, and it's got these carbon fiber arms. I actually have an elbow here so I can attach 2 carbon fiber arms, and this is a universal aluminum cell phone mount. So I love 67 Designs, not only for the way it works, but the way it looks. It's a really clean design. I'm also using their products here on my roll bar and to attach my Trail Dash 2 from Super Chips. But if you're looking for a way to easily mount your phone, the JK mount is fantastic for that. This is an aftermarket radio, but the JK mount still fits with that. And of course it would fit with a stock Jeep. All right, another thing I recommend is a jack. You know, I have a high lift jack. I highly recommend high lift jacks for anybody that's off-roading. They serve a lot of functions other than just lifting the vehicle. That's a polarizing topic. Some people don't like them. But make sure you have a way to jack your lifted vehicle. So after you go out and get a lift and big tires put onto your Jeep, you're going to find that your factory jack is not probably going to be sufficient to get that tire off the ground. So that's where a high lift jack comes in handy, and with that you're going to need some aftermarket bumpers, which might be like a co-component of the jack. I think you need to find a way, something steel that you can lift from, whether it be steel bumpers or steel rails or steps or something like that, because the factory plastic bumpers on your Jeep aren't going to be able to hold the weight of the Jeep. So that's kind of a combination. A way to jack your vehicle includes the jack and those lifting points. So that's something I would highly recommend you figure out. And then finally, no Jeep would be complete without an ejection seat. So, or in this case, just really cool stickers. You'd be surprised. I went through a drive-through with the doors off and somebody actually asked me if that was really an ejection seat. No, it's not, but stickers are what makes your vehicle your own. So enjoy sticking it up with whatever suits your needs. All right, those are some of my tips for things you should have if you have a lifted Jeep Wrangler. So anyway, Thanks, Jeep Momma. Back to you.
Wow, that is some really cool stuff. I'm drooling. CPO, I want all of that. And just when I thought I ran out of Jeep stuff to buy. For all the items CPO and I mentioned, check out the comments below. Also, head over to Overclock 3D Jeeps on YouTube and subscribe to CPO's channel for some more great Jeep videos. Do you have any cool stuff you'd like to share? Comment below. And don't forget to click that thumbs up button and like us. And to stay tuned for everything Jeep, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.